Hello, beautiful people. I am J. Cole Yoga, and you are watching Beyond the Mat, where we talk about things and stuff. Things and stuff. It's the things and stuff. Today we're talking about dandelions. It turns out that, according to cbc.ca in this news article, dandelions, the root of a dandelion in the plant, has cancer killing capabilities. Dandelions, they plague every lawn across this nation. They're the bane of anger in every lawn maintenance person out there. Every guy, every lawn aficionado who just loves their lawn. They hate dandelions. It's a weed. It's a nuisance. They're everywhere. And what do you know? They might be able to fight against cancer. I guess the reason I'm talking about this is because scientists have been given $157,000 as part of another larger group of money. It was over $200,000 in total, research grant to look into dandelions. And it's like, well, we already know. We've already determined that they have cancer-killing capabilities. And we know that. We don't need to keep researching into something. I mean, it's great, yeah, let's look for all the cancer cures everywhere. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just saying I think maybe in this instance, since they already know, studies have already been done, they just need to throw some money at it to make it official and say these certain scientists over here said it, so that means it's true now. Because of that, there's it's a lot of money being spent when it could have gone to something a little crazier. There's actually a list of plants that are allowed to be looked into when it comes to cancer research. I mean, they can't just go looking at every plant in Canada. Every plant, there's actually a list of what's allowed to be looked into, so that's kind of weird. And I mean, cannabis was never on that list, and I don't even know if it is on that list in Canada, like 100% allowed to be looked into. I know that Italy has been looking into cannabis for the last like 5 or 6 years, and have come up with groundbreaking knowledge and research, which our government is going, we don't trust your scientists, we're going to do it ourselves. Because, I mean, again, a lot of this stuff, it's not about the science, it's about setting up research grants, it's about committees, it's about people getting jobs, it's about CEOs and boards and everything like that, and chancellors and treasurers, and having that whole thing going on. And then below, trickling down from that, yes, there's a few scientists who are doing some things and stamping some papers and saying, yeah, exactly what Italy said. It's all true. And the other thing that kind of bothers me about this is that there's potentially billions of plant species being destroyed in rainforests every day. Hundreds of acres are destroyed. We're losing millions and up to billions of different species of plants that really could have potential medicines in them that could really help us in maybe not even just cancer, maybe in so many other ways that we're just trampling over and destroying all of those. So we really need to somehow collectively stand up and fight against this kind of stuff to stop destroying the medicines out there. Because if you support cannabis as a medicine, then you need to support all plants as a medicine, not just cannabis, because there's medicine in everything. Every plant in this whole dimension that we're existing in has the ability to change what's going on inside of our mental and our physiological makeup. So anytime you put anything in your body, you're changing and altering your chemistry. Even if you think it's like, oh, well, that's just lettuce. Well, lettuce is doing something. Eating some tofu is doing something. Eating a steak is changing things inside of you. It changes the way that your mind works and the way that you think about life and the universe around you. And so by adjusting those, you can really tweak your own body to act in certain ways and think certain ways along certain kinds of lines and act accordingly to what you're putting in there, what kind of chemicals you're putting in. Because remember, everything is a chemical. Everything is a chemical. That's all I have for today, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. All that other good noise. This is starting to sound a little too scripted. I'm going to have to change this up a little bit. I'm just going to start saying goodbye. Goodbye.